What's going on, Arizona sports fan family? Thank you so very much for tuning in today. I really do appreciate it, and welcome in today on this beautiful Wednesday afternoon or Wednesday evening here, where we're here to talk some Arizona Cardinals. Just because we are on the off season does not mean we stop putting out content for the Arizona Cardinals. Super excited about the show, guys. Thank you so very much for coming in. As you can tell, there's a lot of people that kind of the free agency hype has kind of dwindled down. So there's not as much hype except for the diehard Arizona Cardinal fans like me, like everybody here on the stream. Thank you so very much for tuning back in, guys. The latest thing that came out for the Arizona Cardinals, now we might open up the phone line just a little bit. I know I have my guy Lennon Wolf, the AZ Sports fan, on here. I've been wanting to get him on here for quite some time. We might have a little bit part of the show a little bit towards the later on to see if we can squeeze him in here, because I know he's been trying to get on here for quite some time. So stick around, Lennon Wolf. I'll definitely keep you updated. But the latest thing that happened from the Arizona Cardinals here is none other than Justin Pugh. If you guys have not yet heard, Justin Pugh ended up opening up restructuring his contract. Now, that's really cool in my personal opinion. Honestly, I really like that he did it. Seems like an overall team player. I'm pretty sure Steve Keim talked to him about the whole situation. Like, hey, either A, we need cap for our draft picks, or B, we need to get some free agents that are still out there. And there's still some holes that need to be filled within this Arizona Cardinal team. Whatever the situation is, I do think that it was very generous for Justin Pugh to do something like this. Now, I'm assuming they somehow gave him more money, maybe in their bonus or something along the lines. I would really hope and hate to hear that he lost out in, $3 or $4 million, because it opened up some more room. Now, last time I looked, I think we have somewhere along the lines of $6 to $7 million, if not $5. So if I'm going to put a ballpark around it, $5 to around $7 million left in cap at this very moment right now. Now, we still have some holes. We still have some holes within this Arizona Cardinal team. Now, if you guys have not heard the interview from Steve Keim, which was about a couple days back, a lot of the questions were surrounding, the DB role and why we haven't filled in the need of the DB role, which has a lot of fans in question right now. Currently, right now, we're going to be rolling with Byron Murphy, and we're also going to be rolling with Robert Alford, which has been injured for the past 2 years, which is very concerning moving into the 2021 season, guys. So, yes, we do have about $5 to $7 million in cap at this very moment right now. I don't know if the Cardinals' intention is to sign more free agents. I don't know. Like, if I was in the know, I would definitely, tell you guys up front. So they're either going to add more pieces, which honestly, I really do hope that this can be a possibility for them to do, or what they're going to do is probably just use that capital for draft picks, because let's be honest here, a lot of people don't really think about the cap space and the draft picks that are coming in, and sometimes you can take anywhere between $6 to $10 million in cap alone for draft capital, and it really just depends on how many picks you have and how high you're picking in the draft as well. So a lot of crazy stuff that we need to talk about today, guys. I still am kind of very concerned that we have a very, very big hole in the team, and if we can't get over the hump of beating the LA Rams or the Seattle Seahawks more than once a year. And now the San Francisco 49ers, obviously we finished third in the division last year, but who knows what's going to happen this year. It's going to be absolutely crazy. The draft is going to be absolutely imperative. The free agency pickups are going to be absolutely imperative, but we'll see what happens. Honestly, right now, what it looks like is we have about 2-year window. That's what I'm looking right now. We have a 2-year window for this Arizona Cardinal team to make a run. Now, can they do it? We'll see what happens. The free agency pickups that we ended up picking up, Rodney Hudson, AJ Green, JJ Watt, all of them over 30 years old. And Matt Prater too. Sorry, Matt Prater. All of them over 30 years old. Seems like they're trying to make a run here. And honestly, I would be happy for the run, because we honestly can use a run for this Arizona Cardinal team. Now, if you guys do not know anything or don't watch basketball at all, I am currently watching the Phoenix Suns game right now on my phone right here. So if I do shift my eyes over here, I'm just basically taking a look at the Suns game and cheering them on, because honestly, the Phoenix Suns are doing a fantastic year. They're absolutely dominating right now. They're second in the West. Hopefully going for that first seed right now, especially with the big Laker injury. So hopefully they'll find their way in the first seed. And dethroning the Utah Jazz. But we'll see exactly what happens, guys. Right now, I think they just went into the half, and they're playing the Orlando Magic right now, which should be an easy game, but we'll see. We've lost games like this that we shouldn't have lost before, but I digress. Let's move on here and let's talk about the Arizona Cardinals. That's what you guys are here for, to talk some Arizona Cardinals. Big shout out to everybody that's in the stream right now. We got Robert Rhodes, we got Justin, we got Steele, we got King of Mars, we got Angel, Bullock, Jellyfish, and Joshua Pinnix. What's going on, everybody? Supreme Goat. Everybody is in the house right now. Thank you so very much for tuning back in, guys. I definitely really do appreciate it. We're going to move on here. Let's move on to free agency, guys. Like I mentioned a little earlier in the stream, if you weren't here, we have a big hole in this team right now, and it's going to be the DB position. Now, if we take a look at the available DBs that are still going to be available for the Arizona Cardinals to pick up right now, I did write a list down. Let me know what you guys think about this list. So, we can do Casey Hayward, play with the Los Angeles Chargers. He's 31 years old. I also had an intrigue with Brian Poole. A lot of people don't really like him at all, but hey, at this point, I just want some veteran presence in our secondary. Like, that's all I really ask for at this point. And then there's Richard Sherman. I know there's a lot of backlash about Richard Sherman. I get it. He played for the Seahawks. He played for the 49ers, but he still can be, I wouldn't say dominant, but he still can be decent. He could be decent at the second role, the first role, or whatever we put him at. And I honestly think I would like to kind of see his presence back there. So there's Richard Sherman. And then there's also AJ Bouye, which probably might be the most intriguing for me specifically at this very moment. He played with the Denver Broncos last year, and he's 30 years old as well. Now, if you take a look at the consensus, a lot of these players are up there in age as well. They're either pushing 30 or they're over 30 as well. But I really do like the idea of maybe getting Casey Hayward or AJ Bouye. Would be absolutely dynamite in my personal opinion. Now, the longer we wait, obviously the cheaper these players are going to be. That might be what Steve Keim in the front office is doing. They're probably playing the long run, and they're probably like, hey, we could probably get a DB. Later on, if we give it about a week or so, we can get them maybe on a really, really cheap deal, so we don't have to worry about spending a lot of cap, which honestly, ideally is pretty smart. I just want to see some moves, because I know for a fact that I don't trust Robert Alford. I really don't. So we might be looking into getting maybe 2 DBs. You know what I mean? And it's kind of just very concerning to me. But let's read into the comments, guys. In terms of those 4 players that we have right there. So let me repeat again: Casey Hayward, Brian Poole, Richard Sherman, or AJ Bouye. Out of those 4 players right there, who do you think the Arizona Cardinals should target? Now, obviously, this is all just, speculations. Who do we think the Arizona Cardinals are going to get? In an ideal world, I would love them to get, Adoree Jackson, but that didn't happen. He ended up signing with the Giants, which is really unfortunate. We have some people saying none, to be honest. Okay, that's fair. We got HK. We got Jamar Brown saying Poole. Okay. Eddie Spaghetti saying Casey Hayward. Okay, that's fair. Bouye. We got Richard Sherman from Justin. We got Ernesto saying, do we still have Budda Baker? Oh, yeah, definitely we still have Budda Baker. Yeah, Budda Baker is a focal piece on our defense. The safety there, man, I'm so happy that we have Budda Baker back there. Absolutely dynamite piece. So, yes, we still have Budda Baker for sure. Casey Hayward. So we got King of Mars saying Casey Hayward. We got Jackson saying Casey. Steven Nelson. I don't know too much about him. I know that he was put as far as the highest DB on a lot of lists that are available free agents. I don't really know too much about the guy. So I would really say I wouldn't want to put him on my list and be like, yeah, let's get him. Absolutely dynamite. I really like to see the players play first. In order for me to really be like, hey, guys, pitch this stuff to you. You know what I mean? So if you know about him and you really think that Steven Nelson is good, then perfect. I mean, honestly, I don't really know too much about him, but that's just kind of my personal opinion. But he could very well be dynamite. He could very well be dynamite. So we got Nick L says, Gamble said we aren't interested in Steven Nelson. Okay, well, there you go. I know that there was rumors, and I think it did come from Gamble saying that the Arizona Cardinals are not interested in any of the DBs that are available right now, which is kind of concerning to me, honestly. I think we just need some depth. We need somebody back there. I mean, it's very absolutely imperative. I don't know who they're going to be rolling with. Jace Whitaker. I mean, I don't know. We need some depth back there, and no matter if you don't like the people that are in there, if we can get them on a really cheap deal, we need to pounce on the opportunity and seize those moments here. We got Tiki God number 2 said, I just turned on the Suns game. Awesome. Absolutely dynamite. I do actually have the Suns game on right now too. I'm watching it literally right here on the side of my screen. So go Suns. Let's hope that they can pull off this win here against the Magic. I mean, they should beat them, but we've seen some games that we were surprised we've seen before. We got Dakotas and the McCourty brothers. Aren't they still with the Patriots? I think they might still be with the Patriots, but correct me if I'm wrong, though. We got Jamar Brownson, Patrick Surtain. Yeah, I mean, honestly, there's a lot of people saying that Caleb Farley. So we have Joshua saying Farley has a really bad back issue, which is concerning me. There's that stuff that's going on currently, too. If you guys did not hear the news, Caleb Farley, which is probably either number 1 DB or number 2 DB, just really depending on who's the draft board you're really looking at. He's going through a back injury and he's going through surgery, which a lot of people are saying that that's really going to hurt his draft stock. So he's going to get pushed down either to the beginning of the to the end of the first round or maybe the beginning of the second round. So that's an option for the Arizona Cardinals too, to maybe snag them maybe later on if we do decide to trade back. But I don't know. That's also really concerning me at the same time too, because a lot of people mocked, Caleb Farley to maybe go anywhere between the 8th to the 11th pick in the draft. And if he's not there, guess what, guys? JC Horn is going to be taken. I can almost assure you that our guy JC Horn is not going to be there. And that is super, super concerning to me. I do not like that at all. So this news kind of is like, man, like I get like, hey, we could possibly get him in the second, but realistically, this can really, really hurt our draft board and really looking like JC Horn might not be available because Caleb Farley is going to back surgery, and that's really, really concerning for me. We got King of Mars saying Bouye suspended for the first 4 games. Thank you for letting me know that. I did not know that. Thank you so very much, my guy. I appreciate that. We got Ali, is it Pretty Gator, saying, hello, AC Sports fan. What's going on? How you doing? Thank you so very much for being here. We got 94 people in here ready to talk some Arizona Cardinals. Thank you guys for tuning in. That means the absolute world to me. Shadow Raven says JC Horn ran a 4.39. And that's super, super concerning. I know everybody's like, no, I want JC. I want JC. And that's my problem too, because Caleb Farley ended up getting hurt. What's going to happen now? So he might get pushed back to the end of the first. So that means the top 2 DBs are now going to be Patrick Surtain, and now they're going to be JC Horn. So, man, is he going to last to 16 now? I don't know, man. I'm honestly really worried about it. I know there's a lot of people that are really high on Greg Newsome. There's a lot of people really high on Asante Samuels. We'll see. In terms of Greg Newsome, he can very well be a possibility for the Arizona Cardinals or even Asante Samuels. But the thing is that what I would really want them to do is trade back. What I would love them to do is trade back and maybe, call the Chicago Bears. If there's a quarterback that's there that they're really, really like, consider trading back 4 spots and go to that Chicago Bears spot and maybe get an Asante Samuels later on in the draft in the 22nd, the 23rd pick. I think it's the 22nd pick that they pick up. So, or the 20th, I forgot. But that's where I would pick them up. So I would love for them to trade back, in my personal opinion. But we will talk about more draft. Once April comes around, we're going to be having all sorts of draft stuff. We'll be doing mock draft. We'll have channel members on here doing mock drafts. We'll have a lot of people yelling at each other. It's going to be really cool. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. So really excited about what's going on here. But yeah, really one thing that's very concerning to me is that Farley did needs to have surgery, and he might fall off people's draft boards. So that's really concerning because the whole JC Horn scenario here, guys, which I'm not really happy with at all. Now, I do want to talk a little bit about still free agency, just quite a little bit here. I want to talk about free agency because there's 2 positions that a lot of people aren't talking about very much, and that's going to be the tight end position, and that's also going to be the running back position. Now, specifically right now, we're taking a look at the 2 positions. The tight end, probably for me, in my opinion, can wait because I know we have Max Williams still. I know we did we lose Dan Arnold. Dan Arnold ended up signing with I believe it was the Panthers. He ended up signing. I think it was like a 2-year deal. So good for him. But I think we still have Max Williams. So I think we're good right now. We could possibly get somebody, maybe an undrafted rookie, somebody that we can kind of bring in and see what he can offer to this Arizona Cardinal team. But running backs, I think running back can very well be a possibility for the Arizona Cardinals to really look into this free agency. Now, I also did make a list for the available free agents as well for running backs. Now, if we take a look at the running backs, let me know what you guys think about this list, guys. So we got Le'Veon Bell, we got James Conner, Todd Gurley, or Leonard Fournette. Now, that's my list of 4 right now. If you like it, awesome. If you don't like it, let me know if there's another available another available running back in the open market right now that's still available for the Arizona Cardinals to pick up. Now, out of those 4 players, I like the idea of Leonard Fournette. I really do like the idea of Leonard Fournette. Big-bodied, can be a 3-down back or maybe even split carries with Chase Edmonds, something like that. I know Leonard Fournette probably wants to sign with the Buccaneers again. If they gave him like a pretty good deal, he probably will try to run it back with them again and get, another running back position with them. But hey, he's a very well possibility for the Arizona Cardinals to get. Yeah, I guess somebody's saying Lombardi. Yeah, so Leonard Fournette does have a Super Bowl ring because of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So we'll see, though. I mean, Le'Veon Bell was always very intriguing to me, but, obviously when he ended up going to the Jets, that completely destroyed his career, in my personal opinion. That was the worst mistake that he could have done. He chased the bag and he ruined his legacy. He ruined his stature of being a really, really good running back. And it's just very, very unfortunate that they're stuck in a situation right now where he's still available in the open market right now, that Le'Veon Bell. And then there's Todd Gurley. Todd Gurley can very well be a possibility for the Arizona Cardinals too. And then James Conner. The only thing with James Conner for me is he gets hurt a lot. And that's super, super concerning to me. James Conner gets hurt a lot. Let's keep on reading onto the comments here. Let's see what everybody else has to say. I saw somebody say Damian Williams. Damian Williams actually ended up signing with the Bears. I was very surprised with that. So Damian Williams, which was with the Kansas City Chiefs, he ended up signing with the Bears. I don't like that in terms of like a fantasy aspect, because I did like Montgomery being like a very, very good workhorse for them. But yeah, he ended up going with the Bears, so I don't think he's available for the Arizona Cardinals to pick up. We got HK, the sports fan, says all 4 aren't good. Here's the thing, man. Yeah, and I can agree with what you're saying. The thing is that we need depth. I mean, what happens when Chase Edmonds goes down? You know what I mean? What happens when Chase Edmonds, he's gone down the past 2 years. So if we can get a running back that's done it before, although in your eyes, although in some people's other eyes, like, oh, they're not good, they haven't done anything in the draft, or I'm sorry, in their career. But I think in the long run, in the long game, I would hate to have Chase Edmonds be our number 1, because I love Chase Edmonds as a player, as a person. I just don't think he could be a number 1. I don't think he can be that workhorse that everybody wants him to be. I think he'll get hurt again. And what happens then? Are we going to have another year? Like, remember that one year that we had no running backs and we ended up signing Alfred Morris and we ended up signing, what was his name? Something from the Detroit Lions, Zach Jenner or Zach Zenner or something like that. We had like some running backs like debacle. And then obviously, Steve Keim ended up trading for Drake, which was really good. It really saved what we had going on right now. But, I don't want to be put in that situation again where we have to trade more draft capital. If we can get a player like Le'Veon Bell, James Conner, Todd Gurley, Leonard Fournette, why not? I mean, if we can get him on a really cheap deal, I think Fournette will probably be the most expensive because he really has a lot more upside than all 3 of them do. But if we can get like a pretty decent contract on them, why not bring them up? You know what I mean? I don't see anything to lose here. I see a lot of people saying Eno. Yeah, I would love Eno Benjamin to be that guy. I really would. We'll see what happens. We most likely will have a preseason this year, so I'm really excited to see if he gets some reps and to see if he can really shine, to see if he can become that number 1 running back. But in terms of stature goes, he's very similar in terms of Chase Edmonds, in terms of like running backs, like body type. So there's that. So we got Nat Gregory saying Todd Gurley as a backup behind Chase. Todd has a lot to prove already. He'll be trying to get, yeah, exactly. And that's exactly what I'm looking for. I want players that want to get their starting roles. You know what I mean? So although you look at Todd Gurley and he was like, man, Todd Gurley had an amazing career with the Rams, but he ended up moving to the Atlanta Falcons and he didn't do anything. Like, he laid a dud. But why not give a guy like that an opportunity that was at one point seen to be one of the best running backs out there? Like, this guy was, if you had him in fantasy football, Todd Gurley, I think it was 2016 or 2017, you were going to win your fantasy league. Like, this guy was giving you mad points and scoring a lot of points. So that can very well be a possibility for me. Yeah, put him out there, create some competition, see who can be our number 1 running back, because that's honestly what we need right now. We need a player back there that can create that depth for this Arizona Cardinal team. Um, sorry, I'm looking at the Suns game. Sorry about that. All right, let's take a look here. Let's see what everybody else has to say. We have a lot of people saying Eno Benjamin. I think that everybody would love Eno Benjamin to take that leap. We'll see what happens, though. We'll see what happens. We have ATK saying, yeah, what about our cap space? Question mark. So Justin Pugh ended up restructuring his contract. I think we saved about $4 million in cap. Now, there's a lot of numbers being thrown out there. I'm going to give an estimate of $5 to $7 million in cap right now. Now, I don't know if the intention for that cap room is to be like, those are going to be our draft picks. That can very well be, because remember last time when Chandler Jones, I believe it was a couple years back, or it was last year, where Chandler Jones ended up restructuring his contract and we didn't get anybody. So that can very well be, something as well. So that's why I didn't make too much of a big deal, because this news came down yesterday that he restructured his contract. So I didn't make too much of a big deal because I've seen this happen before. So, so there's that. We got Jordan P saying $7.2 million in cap. Perfect. Appreciate you, man. We do got our very first super chat of the night from ARG, one of our channel members, my guy. Thank you so very much for being here, saying, what's up? What's up, my boy? What's going on, dude, man? Thank you so very much for being here, man. It means the world to me. Yeah, man, we're definitely we're gonna have fun, man. This coming draft party is gonna be bonkers, man. Let me tell you that right now. We're gonna have some fun during the draft night. Like, we're gonna be. I know the draft probably starts around 5. We probably will go live then. Like, we'll have a lot of time to start talking to each other, because let's be honest here, it takes forever for the Cardinals to be on the clock, especially if it's like 10 minutes for each pick. So it's going to be very fun, guys. If you're not a channel member yet, definitely consider becoming a channel member so you can get an opportunity to be on the stream on draft night, because it's going to be super busy. Everybody's going to want to come on. Everybody's going to want to talk and basically react to the picks that are happening right now. So definitely consider doing that. And then we will also be doing a giveaway too for the channel members. If you're not a channel member, we have a guy, one of our subscribers named I Am Bear. He is giving away a Larry Fitzgerald piece. I don't know exactly what it is. I might have to ask him to resend me it again so I can have more pictures about it. But it basically, we're giving a piece from Larry Fitzgerald. It's kind of like a picture frame, and it's really cool looking. It's really awesome. So we'll be giving that away too, courtesy of I Am Bear. So definitely a lot of awesome stuff that's going to be happening for this Arizona this Arizona Sports Fan YouTube channel. We got Justin saying, how do you become a channel member? So if you're watching this on your phone right now, Justin, literally there should be like a little $sign. It's like how you do a super chat. When you click on that, it should give you the option to be like a channel member. So instead of doing super chat, don't look at that. Just go to where it says channel member. I think that works for Android phones. If you're on an iPhone, you most likely will have to become a channel member like on the computer or laptop. That might be the easiest. So if you go to my channel on a computer or laptop, you can actually see that blue button that says join. You click on that, and it's like $3.99 for the month. But it's absolutely dynamite. Like, it's going to be cool. We got Illa Dre in here with another $4.99 donation. My guy, thank you so very much for that. Let me give you the quick dab saying, hopefully we get AJ Bouye. Somebody did tell me on the chat here that he's going to be suspended for the first 4 games. So if we considered doing that for him, but I would like him. I definitely would. I didn't hear anything about the suspension, but I wouldn't be surprised. I actually, not thinking about it, I think he might be suspended. I think he might be right on that. We'll see what happens, though. We'll definitely see what happens. I like the idea of AJ Bouye, but if he is going to be not there for the first 4 games, then we definitely got to reconsider for sure. All right, let's keep on reading onto the comments here. You guys are coming up fire right now with all these comments, man. Thank you so very much for being here, by the way. Like, I know it's like towards the end of free agency right now. A lot of people don't people have jumped off the train right now in terms of Cardinals, but like my mind is constantly always thinking about like, what can we do for the Arizona Cardinals? What can we do here? What can we do that? And any little news is like good news to me. So thanks guys for tuning in and being here and just kind of overall having a good time, hanging out with the community and being a good sport, I guess. We got, is it Akil saying, did JC Jackson got signed by anyone? So he's still with the Patriots. I know a lot of people wanted the Arizona Cardinals to do like a trade for JC Jackson. Do I think it's going to happen? I don't think it's going to happen. I really don't. Would I love it to happen? Absolutely, 100%. I definitely would, but I don't think it's going to happen though. We do got Julio saying how they opened up more cap space. Basically, Justin Pugh ended up renegotiating his contract. Yeah, awesome. Amazing, man. Definitely amazing. We got Illadre coming up here with another $5 donation. My guy, you are supporting my habit right now, which is being a YouTuber. Thank you so very much, man. Thank you so very much. Let me give you the quick dab. Says, I'll take Malcolm Butler then. Yeah, I like that idea too. Honestly, Malcolm Butler's what, 31, 33 or something like that? But I honestly don't mind it. I want veteran presence back there. So if we can somehow get him, I would like that. I really would like that as an option. I'm not even going to lie to you. That would be a really, really cool option to get him, especially because he's known for that interception with the Russell Wilson. You should have ran it with Marshawn Lynch. He's known for that interception. So, yeah, definitely really excited about it. We got Nixon Franco with another $1.99 donation. My guy, thank you so very much. He says, thoughts on Wayne Goldman? New York Giants running back destroyed Seattle. I like Wayne Goldman. I really do. Is he available as free agent right now? If he is, maybe he can be somebody that the Arizona Cardinals can really look into. That would be awesome. We'll see what happens there. In terms of Wayne Goldman, I know we could probably get him on a really, really cheap deal. This is the way I would love the Arizona Cardinals to pull this whole, draft party or a draft night. Like, first round, I would love them to get a DB. Like, I think it's very absolutely imperative. Now, if it's JC Horn, that's amazing. I think that would probably be the most ideal pick for the Arizona Cardinals to get a DB. Second round, I think we should fill another need, and that's going to be our running back position. A lot of people do like, is it Javonte, right? Why am I blanking on his last name? Javonte Williams. Completely blanked on his last name. I have no clue why. But yeah, he's an option. He plays for North Carolina. He can very well be a very, very good option for this Arizona Cardinal team, maybe in the second round. But we're going to be picking, towards the middle of the second round. Was he going to be available? Was he not going to be available? I don't know. That's the scary part. But that would be really ideal for this Arizona Cardinal team to go DB and then go running back. I know there's a lot of people that want us to go Kyle Pitts. I don't think Kyle Pitts is going to be there at 16. Now, if he was there at 16, I still wouldn't, in my personal opinion. But, I mean, hey, it's all opinions. You know what I mean? It's definitely all opinions. Let's keep on reading onto the comments here. We got Adrian said, what about Leonard Fournette? Yeah. No, I think Leonard Fournette would be a good pickup in free agency. I would love for the Arizona Cardinals to get Leonard Fournette. I think that would definitely be great. RC3, my guy, thank you so very much for being here saying, yeah, Javonte Williams. Absolutely. That would be super ideal for me. If we got, so let's say this. Okay. I know I said we don't want to talk about draft, but check this out. Okay. So let's say we're in the draft. Okay. So we're picking 16th overall. If nobody knows that, that's your spoiler. We're picking 16th overall in the draft. If JC Horn is our number one target and JC Horn does not get, so let's say, for example, JC Horn gets picked up. Okay. So JC Horn is gone. 16th pick comes around and we're on the clock. What I would want this Arizona Cardinal team to do is trade back. If we can trade back with Chicago Bears, trade back and see if we can get another third round, or third or fourth or whatever picks we're going to be able to get. Trade back 4 spots and maybe get Asante Samuels or maybe even Greg Newsome. That would be ideal. Now, on the second round, if Javonte's there, woo, there you go. That right there is an absolute steal. Let me know what you guys think of that scenario. So this is on case that JC Horn is not there. Like, if JC Horn's there, I think it's a must. I think we got to get him. But if he's not there, that's when a lot of, what do we do there? Like, let's start panicking there, right? I think if we do trade back with the Chicago Bears, which is very, very, they're trying to sell tickets. They're trying to get their quarterback. They flopped on many different quarterbacks, so the fan base wants them to reach for a quarterback. They can very well be somebody that wants to trade up on the 16th spot if somebody's still there. Why not? Trade back, see if we can get another third pick, maybe get Greg Newsome or maybe even get Asante Samuels on that 20th pick or the 22nd pick. I forgot where they're at. And then on the second round, maybe going running back. I feel like that would be absolutely dynamite. Let me know what you guys think. Let's say a scenario where we do not have JC Horn on the clock. What do you guys do? What do you guys do there? And obviously, if you guys do a super chat, you guys will be pinned. But I will be reading comments here. So you can label it hot take just so my eyes get to it there, because it's 103 people in here and there's only one of me. So these are going to be absolute, it's going to go crazy right now. So let me know what you guys do in that scenario if JC Horn is in there. Let's see here. We got Mora saying Najee Harris and get trade back with Greg Newsome. Okay, so you're saying get Najee Harris at the 16 and maybe like trade up for and try to see if we can get Greg Newsome like earlier in the second. Okay, I like that. I ain't mad at that. We got Kevin. What's up, my guy? Saying Caleb Farley's draft stock is reportedly dropping. Yeah, it is because he's going to surgeries for his back. That's a big deal, man. That's a big deal. And that's why if you weren't here earlier in the stream, I was talking about the possibility of JC Horn not being there at 16 because of his back injury. If he's falling off the boards and he's dropping, do the Arizona Cardinals get Caleb Farley at 16 and hope he's playing really good after his back surgery? Or do we go a different route, or do we trade back? Like, it's just so many different options for this Arizona Cardinal team to go through. Like, I really don't know what they're going to do at all. We got RC3 Chambers, my guy. RC3, thank you so very much, my guy. Let me give you the quick depth. Says we're trading back for Farley and Williams. Trade for JC for second. Okay, so Farley and Williams, and then getting JC for a second. How's that going to work? Explain to me in the comments, RC3, because that's 3 picks right there. And we don't have a third round. So let me know what you're referring to on the comments below. We got Joshua saying Greg Newsome in the first. Pat, was it Friedermuth? I don't know him. Horn's going early. I do think he's going to go early as well. Let me look into that guy that you're talking about, Joshua. Give me 1 second here. So Pat Friedermuth. Never heard of him. Maybe I have. Oh, here we go. Oh, tight end. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. So tight end out of 6'5", 260 pounds. Is he play for Penn State? Is that what he plays for, right? Yeah, Penn State. Okay. Okay. So okay. That's interesting. That's interesting. That is very interesting. What's up, Niners Fan 97? Thanks for showing up, man. He's saying, what's up, man? How's it going? What's going on, dude? How you been, man? Can you grade the 49ers free agency? I don't know, man. Honestly, you kept a lot of talent, but I feel like you lost a lot of pieces too, right? I don't know. It's really hard to grade because like I really wasn't following the 49ers too much. I'm not going to lie to you. So I don't know. I would hate to put a grade because I don't really know a lot of the stuff that you guys did. So RC3 says JC Jackson from the Patriots for a second. Okay. Maybe I missed the first part. Let me scroll up real quick. So Horn's going early. Definitely. I do think he's going to go early too now that this whole Caleb Farley thing happened. Justin says, give us Richard Sherman. Well, Richard Sherman's a free agent. Like, the 49ers don't have him anymore. So we can get Richard Sherman. Like, imagine that. He plays for the Seahawks, plays for the 49ers, and then he comes to the Arizona Cardinals. Right? Imagine that, right? That definitely screams Arizona Cardinals in a nutshell, right? Bringing in an older guy coming in here. Joshua says tight end from Penn State. Yeah, I definitely looked them up right now. I'll look more into him. If he's a possibility, maybe the Cardinals can definitely do something like that. We'll see what happens. Irvin says Cardinals all day. Niners Fan 97 says lost Kendrick Bourne, Witherspoon, and Kerry Hyder Jr. Okay. RC3 says, so we're getting 2 picks from the. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Oh, my bad. Woo. So you're living in the scenario that we are going to trade back. Okay, I get you now. Thanks, RC. So you're living in a scenario that we are going to trade back with the Bears. So we're getting 2 picks from the Bears to get Farley and Javonte Williams. Ah, okay. Gotcha. So we're getting their first and second for them to move up 4 spots. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll definitely see what happens. All right, let's take a look here. Let's keep on reading into the comments, guys. These are coming up fire, man. Thank you so much. You guys are giving me all sorts of different perspectives to really think into. But honestly, if JC Horn isn't there, guys, JC Horn isn't there, I say panic. We panic right there at that point because JC Horn is my ideal pick for the 2021 draft in the first round. And if he's not going to be there, woo. I know there's a lot of 49er fans that want JC Horn. There's a lot of 49er fans that want JC Horn. Now, I'm not sure if my guy 49er fan 97 wants him, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I can really see the 49ers really move up to maybe get a quarterback is my personal opinion, but we'll see what happens. We got M. Burnson opinions on losing Dan Arnold. I don't know. It's kind of like I like Dan Arnold. Like I really liked what he stood for, like what he was for this Arizona Cardinal team, that vertical threat, big body type of individual. I don't know. Like there was not much of attachment to me, in my personal opinion. Like, he was only with us for like a year, or actually played solidly for like a year, but I don't know. He didn't really do anything to like wow me, so I'm not really like hurt that he ended up leaving. The one person that I was really, really hurt with, and I knew it was going to happen, was Patrick Peterson, just because I have the ties with Patrick Peterson, you know, since he's been drafted here for the Arizona Cardinals. So like, that was really unfortunate and kind of sad to see. But Dan Arnold was like, to me, honestly. Let's take a look at the comments here. Justin says, we need a backup plan for CB. Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely. We definitely need a backup plan for CB for sure. We got Nick L. What's going on, Nick L? Saying the Bears won't make mistakes again by trading up a couple spots, especially since the top QB would be gone. That's fair to say. Angel says, no panic. We can get Stokes or Campbell. Eric Stokes. Okay. From Georgia, right? I wouldn't hate that at all. Niners fan, what's up, my guys? Saying, I would love to add another piece to the secondary, although it's not necessary. We would do anything in this draft. Draft a QB, CB, edge, or a skill position. Okay, I'm super curious to figure out what you guys are gonna do. Honestly, I'm very curious to figure out what you're gonna do. You guys can go any which way. Any which way. We got RC3 Chambers coming up here. Says, open lines. I miss last post. Yeah, so we might be opening up the lines. I know I'm gonna get my guy Lennon Wolf wanted to be on here. I think I'm going to get Lennon Wolf, the AZ Sports fan, on here, honestly. Felipe says, I'm happy P2 is gone. There's a little bit of happiness because I know he was a liability, but I think the idea of Patrick Peterson not being there, like, if that makes sense. Like, I'm kind of like, I knew it was best for him to move on because he was asking for $10 million, and we're not going to pay $10 million for Patrick Peterson. So, like, I'm happy he's getting money, but, like, the idea of drafting a cornerback in the first round that worked to a T, like, that part is like what makes me sad, if that makes sense. So we got Popeye's Biscuit. What do you think the best case scenario for us in the draft is? So I went over the draft just a little bit here, and honestly, it can go either which way, man. Like, we can come up with all these dream scenarios, and I'll make a lot more videos about it too. So definitely have your post notification bell on as well, guys. So we'll be talking a lot of the draft come April. Like, it's gonna be mad. Like, we're gonna have like draft parties. We're gonna do mock drafts. We'll get channel members on here to start disputing each other whose mock draft is better. So it's gonna be really fun, man. Absolutely really fun. We got Juliano. What's going on, Juliano? Thank you so very much. As update, still no thank you from Patrick Peterson. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're absolutely right, man. And that's super concerning. A lot of people might not like really care, but that kind of hurt me. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was really concerning to me that Patrick Peterson didn't give a thank you to the Red Sea. But hey, I mean, he doesn't have to. Like, he doesn't have to do it. He might have saw all those, you know, Twitter comments out there, all those Instagram comments out there about all the hatred that he was getting. So he doesn't have to, but yeah, that kind of did kind of hurt a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am Bear. What's going on, my guy? Thank you so very much. Hey, I am Bear. If you're here still, let us know what the giveaway is one more time. I know you took a picture of it, but let us know what the giveaway is. I know it's like a Larry Fitzgerald frame picture. Let me know what it is exactly so we can tell all the channel members that are on the chat right now that's, you know, something that what we're going to be giving away. So definitely let me know in the comments, and I'll pin your comment. If you guys are just getting in here, if you are a channel member, we are going to be doing a giveaway here during the draft party. Super excited about it. Brought to you by our guy, I Am Bear. It's really cool framed Larry Fitzgerald-like picture. So we're going to be giving that away, and he's going to be shipping it out to you. So we're going to be picking a very lucky channel member for that to get sent out to you. So super stoked about it. Dylan Peterson in the house. Let me give you the quick dab. Says, I don't know if you saw, but Patrick Peterson in the comment section on his Instagram said he's going to be the when he retires. Okay, I'm old. What's ROH? And I probably know this already. Yeah, exactly. Okay, what's ROH? I'm sorry, I'm old, man. I'm old. My bad. What's ROH? Oh, Ring of Honor. Oh my God, I hate myself. Oh, geez, I hate myself. Thanks. Thanks, Shadow Raven. I appreciate you. I'm gonna throw myself out this window here after this stream here. My God, how did I freaking forget? Oh, appreciate you, man. You guys came in clutch. that I feel stupid now. He's gonna be in the Ring of Honor when he retires. Yeah, he possibly can be. He definitely can very well be. He very well can be. I wouldn't be mad. What do you guys think? Would you guys be mad? Be honest, like be completely 100%. Would you guys be mad if we put Patrick Peterson in the Ring of Honor when he left us for the Vikings to get $10 million? Like, would you guys be mad? I personally wouldn't. Like, I respect the person that, is trying to get paid. That's cool with me. I wouldn't hate it at all. We got Highness says not over fits. I don't think it's going to come down to it. I honestly think it's going to be both of them up there. It should be both of them up there for sure. So we got ATK saying no. Suarez says, I wouldn't be mad. Perfect. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad either. Tiki God says, no, not really. Lennon Wolf says no. Alex G says he's done a lot and wants a ring now. Yeah, and that's completely fair. He needs to get paid. He's got a family to provide for. And he wants to get a ring. I don't know why he went to the Vikings. Personally, I really don't. But they're really offering him the most. So good for him, honestly. ATK says Larry Fitzgerald first, though. Yeah, that's 100% understandable for sure. All right, let's keep on reading onto the comments. Pretty much everybody's saying no, which honestly, I like that. I like that we really can kind of come to an agreement that, man, let the guy get this. Let's get money. Honestly, he wasn't playing very good either, but I really do like him as a person still. So respect to him and trying to get money for his family. So Isaac says, if we sign or trade for a CB, should we pursue something else with the first round? 100%. Well, it depends on the CB. Depends on the DB. So let's say, for example, the Cardinals end up getting a Casey Hayward. They end up getting a Brian Poole, Richard Sherman, or AJ Bouye. Let's say, for example, we live in that world. If they get one of those people, I still do think that we need to get a DB in the draft. Now, let's say, for example, we trade for a JC Jackson, then we can go different in the first round, if that makes sense, because JC Jackson is more of he's a longer player. He's going to be like lasting longer in this organization as opposed to like 1 or 2 years. So I would go a different route if we got a JC Jackson. If we got somebody else that was obviously like a Band-Aid fix, I would still go DB in the first. That's personally me. Isaac says, sign Sherman and trade for JC Jackson. And that's the perfect scenario right there. But JC Jackson, you're going to have to give up a second-round pick. You're going to have to give up a second-round pick. And that kind of would save up a lot of concerns. So let's say, for example, we did do that. We can very well get best player available at 16 or maybe even getting Najee Harris or Travis Etienne. So, hey, anything can happen, man. We'll see what happens. Highness says, oh my God, that went really quick. We got Lennon Wolf, the AC Sports Fan says, give me Le'Veon Bell. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that at all. Julian says, did you see the Hassan Reddick apparently threw shade at the Red Sea? I didn't. No, I didn't at all. Did he do it on his Instagram or his like Twitter or something like that? I didn't know that, Julian. That's crazy. And this is exactly why I like having this community, because there's so much things out there and like my eyes are only like seeing a certain amount of things. So you guys keep me, especially with social media. Like you guys let me know a lot of stuff that's happening on social media that I never knew. Najee Harris can be the big back that would not be a bust like Beanie Wells. I remember Beanie Wells, man. I when we drafted him, I was excited, but obviously his career wasn't as good as we all hoped it to be. Juliano says, what did Hassan say? Yeah, I'm super curious to figure out what Hassan said too. Let me know, man. I'm super curious to figure out what he said. Dylan Peterson coming up clutch with another $4.99 donation. My guy, thank you so very much. Says, this is what Pat said. We had an amazing run. Plus, the plan is to be wearing an AZ jersey once again down the line at the ceremony, if you catch my drift. I like that. I like that. Thanks, Dylan. I appreciate that. I like that a lot. Yeah, man. Ring of Honor, man. I would love to have Patrick Peterson back. And it could very well be something where like we sign him for like that 1-year deal, but literally we sign him just to retire his like either number or just put him in the Ring of Honor. I really like that a lot. Yeah, bring it on, man. Bring it on. That's absolutely dynamite right there. Tim Hightower was better than Beanie Wells. Yeah, I like Tim Hightower. I really did. Yeah, we need a dynamo, man. We need a really good running back, man. Well, when David Johnson was in his prime, when David Johnson was 2015, David Johnson, oh, sheesh, that's what I want again. I don't want the David Johnson that he ends up getting paid and, he just falls flat. I don't want that. I want David Johnson when he was chasing that bag. Bring that guy back, man. That guy ran hard. He went through holes. He did not go down on first contact. This guy was dynamite. And obviously he got paid and he just kind of fell off and just didn't seem like he cared very much anymore. We got Highness says, actually, Beanie was better. Come on. So we got Justin saying, isn't Caleb Farley possibly getting surgery? Yeah, he is. And that's one thing that a lot of people were very concerned with, especially like we were talking about this a little earlier in the stream, that because he is going to get back surgery, that's going to hurt his draft stock. And because he's going to do that, that's going to hurt the Arizona Cardinals, because right now, the way that draft boards were going, where there was two, like either number 1 or number 2 DBs. You're looking at either Patrick Surtain or Caleb Farley, whoever you wanted on the draft board that's higher, I don't care. But third was going to be J.C. Horn. And now that Caleb Farley is going to getting his back surgery, he's going to follow draft boards, which that means most likely than not, J.C. Horn is not going to be there. And that right there hurts me to the bloody core. I don't like to hear it, but that's the realization here. But we'll start talking about a lot of different draft scenarios, man. I'm super stoked to talk about draft scenarios, because the draft is another part of the year that I'm super stoked about the Arizona Cardinals, man. Super, super stoked. I hope Larry doesn't retire, James Smith says. Yeah, honestly, I'm super surprised that we haven't heard from Larry still. Like, I'm super surprised. I think, like, somewhere deep down in me, I really do think Larry Fitzgerald was holding out for another team. Like, I don't know why. Something was keeping me and telling me that I think he was trying to hold out for another team, maybe like a Buccaneers, to get him that ring. I don't know why. But we'll see what happens. I mean, I don't know. Viper says, hi, I think we'll make the playoffs next year. Well, hopefully, from your lips for the football gods' ears. I mean, it's overdue. Like, we need to get a playoff run again, man. It's this city it thrives on the Arizona Cardinals. And honestly, the way that this Phoenix Suns team is playing, the way that this young Phoenix Suns team is playing, this can very well turn back again into a basketball city, which I wouldn't hate it, man. I really do like the Phoenix Suns. It was unfortunate that they had a 11 like season stretch where they didn't do anything, and it just looked absolutely like terrible. So we can start seeing a lot more younger fans going for the Phoenix Suns, and obviously you can like both sports, but a lot of people, when they're looking at a specific city, they really say this is either a baseball town, this is a football town, or this is a basketball town. At one point, it was a basketball town when you have your Steve Nash, your Stoudemire's, all of that. They were amazing. But there was a shift that happened, and right now I can still see this city going a lot more for the Cardinals more than anything. But that's just my personal opinion on the matter. We got 3K5 says, I'm a Lakers fan. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, because LeBron went down and AD went down. I'm sorry. You're seeing that Lakers team play now, and they're not the same without those two players. The Suns are going to start breaking away really quickly, and I'm really excited that hopefully they can get an opportunity at the 1 seed. Let's keep looking at the comments. We have Yo, what's good, 87. We went from 3-13 to a Super Bowl contender. I mean, I wouldn't say Super Bowl contender yet. Let's see what we do in the first part of the season, and then we can kind of jump on it, honestly, because a lot of people are really saying like, oh my God, this is the window for the Arizona Cardinals. We have to do this. This is gonna be it. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. And then we got a new channel member in the house from Evil Monstar 12. Nice. Awesome. Thank you so very much for being here. Thanks for becoming a new channel member. That absolutely means the world to me. Appreciate that. Let me give you the quick dab. Thank you so very much. Let's open up the phone lines. Let's get Lennon on here. If you guys don't know Lennon Wolf, the AZ sports fan, this guy is one of the youngest fans that you have seen. Really cool guy. Honestly, awesome dude. Yeah, no worries, Evil Monster. No, thank you. Thank you so very much for that. Lennon Wolf, if you can do me a big favor, send me a message on Instagram right now. Send me a message on Instagram. I'm going to send you a link. And what you're going to do with that link is you're going to click on it. Make sure your camera is on so we can all see you and who you are. Hopefully, Lennon Wolf, the AZ sports fan, is on here. Hey, send me or actually, never mind. I have you right here. Give me a second, Lennon Wolf. I'm going to send you a link right now on Instagram, okay? And then we're going to get you on, and we're going to have you talk to everybody on here. And guys, just to kind of give you a little bit of background, Lennon Wolf, the AZ sports fan, has his own channel as well. Young kid, but man, this guy has some passion. So I've been trying to get him onto the stream for quite some time, and this is going to be the opportunity because he finally got an Instagram. Heck yeah. So definitely hashtag Lennon Wolf on the chat below, guys. Let's get him on here real quick and let's see what he has to say. I want to pick his brain and to see, if he's excited about this this coming year that's going to happen, guys. So I just sent you the email. I just sent you the DM right now, Lennon. So click on the link. And you're gonna have to turn your camera on and make sure that your microphone is enabled too, so we can get you on. We can actually hear you. We got James Smith saying, "Do you think the Cardinals will make the playoffs?" Honestly, that's a very good question. I'm gonna ask that to Lennon. Here, let's do this, guys. Give me your best questions right now. Best questions right now. We're gonna ask Lennon Wolf, the AZ sports fan, which is he's basically me but younger, and this guy has passion. So give me your best comments on here so we can ask Lennon Wolf. We'll basically talk, kind of do a little quick round table with each other and just kind of overall have a good time. And just kind of end the stream that way, guys. This has been an absolutely chill stream. Thank you so very much for being here, man. This absolutely means the world that you guys are hanging out here. This is why this community is so darn freaking cool. Man, this community is amazing. Let me just tell you that right now. This community is absolutely amazing. And if you guys haven't already, if you could do me a big favor, definitely smash the like button. If you guys haven't done it already, smash that like button. That would definitely mean the world to me. We're still waiting on Lennon Wolf. He seems like he's seen the message, but we still do not see him back here on the background. So we're still waiting for Lennon Wolf, the AZ sports fan, to come on in. Says Byron Murphy is a savage. I like Byron Murphy, but definitely just like Steve Keim said and what we've been saying for quite some time, slot cornerback. Definitely a slot quarterback for sure. Now, I don't know if I Am Bear is still here, but I probably most likely didn't see your comment if you put it. But let's get into our new channel member. He did put a new comment on here saying, any interest in the future of covering the Coyotes? I know they're kind of a dumpster fire right now, but I love my Yotes. Yes, and yes. So here's the plan. While we're waiting for AZ Wolf, the AZ sports fan, guys, because this is just a chill stream. We're all hanging out, just kind of talking. This is the ideal plan for the future of this channel. We want to cover baseball, we want to cover hockey, we want to cover football, and we want to cover basketball. That's the ideal plan. It's just at this very moment right now, because it's literally just me, and I do have a job that I work 40 hours, and then I have a family. I'm just getting a new baby girl, so super stoked about it. So I'm just super busy. So it's really hard to make videos for 4 teams that are constantly playing, especially baseball, hockey, and basketball. There's 80 games, and then baseball is 162. There's so much to cover that I wouldn't have the time to do it. And that's the real reason. I don't have the time to do it, but honestly, I want to do it. That's the future of this channel. I would love the future of this channel to be covering everything. And we just kind of have to wait till this channel gets bigger, and hopefully one day this can be my job. Hopefully this can be my job, and we can start getting more personalities. Maybe we can start paying people to come up here and be more personalities and be kind of another 93, the Arizona sports, radio station that's going on. That's my future goal. But obviously you need to start from the bottom, and this channel's only been up and running for about 2 years now. So we're still a young channel. I'll do pro bono. Oh, okay, cool. Well, hey, add me on Instagram. If you're definitely really curious, I was very, very interested in finding a hockey guy. So yeah, let me know. Hit me up. So imagine the AZ Sports Fan radio show. That's the future, Julian. That is the future right there. That's exactly what we do, and I love the idea of doing the future show with live stream with picture, because I think that's where the world's coming to right now. So yeah. Really excited about it. Yeah, so that's definitely the future. But here we go. We got I Am Bear. It's a Larry Fitzgerald picture frame with a picture of him, his number, and a name on it with a little piece of football. And perfect. There you go. So if for the channel members that are still here, this is what we are giving away for the draft party right here. So if you just became a channel member like Evil Monstar 12, this is what we're giving away. Becoming a channel member, you have an option of winning this, and then obviously our guy I Am Bear will send it out to you. Now I don't know where Lennon Wolf is. Yeah, so yes, Lennon Wolf, if you want to pick on the no Safari icon, what you can do, copy the link and paste it in your browser. If you paste it in your browser and you put it on the browser, hit send, and you should be able to kind of jump into the stream. Sorry, guys. We're pretty much just waiting for Lennon Wolf, the AZ Sports fan. How many minutes are you going to tell me your? How many minutes are you going to tell me your name? What? So the link I sent you, all you do is click on it. Just click on it. You put your name on there. If it's not taking you anywhere, take the link that I gave you, copy and paste it, and put it on your Safari or your web browser, and you're able to like use that to kind of come in. We got 50 Yo. What's going on, 50 Yo? Thanks for being here, my guy. Appreciate that. Let me give you the quick dab. Says no interest in Suns since TC and KJ retired. Okay, I mean their Suns are pretty hot right now. Like they're actually doing pretty dang good right now. I'm actually watching the Suns game right now on my phone. I'm not gonna lie to you, like legit. Like I'm watching the Suns game like right here. They're currently winning by 4 points on Orlando Magic. I hope they don't like lose this game because this is a game that they should win. So I'm watching the Suns game right now by doing a live stream. But I'm trying to get Lennon Wolf on here, but I think he's having some issues. I lost the link. Can you send it again? Okay. Sorry guys about the delay, man. Yeah, let me see if I could send it again. All right, I'm sending the link one more time. All right, I'm sending the link one more time. There you go, Lennon Wolf. Come on in, my guy. Come on in. You're watching the Hornets game too? Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, the Hornets. Oh, yeah, I forgot you are a Hornets fan, so I forgot about that. Are you from Phoenix? How do you feel about the LaMelo Ball being hurt? I think he's hurt for the rest of the season, isn't he? Nice to follow you on Instagram. Perfect. Appreciate that, Evil Monster. Thank you so very much. Alex Herrera, my guy with the $5 donation. My guy, thank you so very much. Just showing support to you, my dude. Hope you're having a good day. Thank you, man. Thank you so very much. Yeah, I am having a very, very, very good day. Thank you so very much. Anytime we can talk some Arizona Cardinals, I'm super stoked about it. We will be talking about like if there's any like big trade that happens tomorrow, because I know the trade deadline ends tomorrow for the Phoenix Suns. We'll be covering that as well. I'll be posting some videos about it too. It's just kind of really hard, especially like working 40 hours and then your family and all that different stuff. So. But this channel has definitely grown, man. This channel has definitely grown. So super excited about it. All right, Suns up by 2 right now. Suns up by 2, and I just got a notification that if you guys are interested, the Diamondbacks are 3-3 against the Cleveland Indians. I don't know, are they called Cleveland Indians still? Guzman says Cardinal fan from California. Absolutely dynamite, man. Heck yeah, absolutely dynamite. Yeah, Lennon Wolf. I don't know what's going on with my guy Lennon Wolf, but he's still not in here. Yeah, he's still not in here. I don't know. Jackson Webster, let's go Raptors. Really? Are you from Canada? Oh, is it called Cleveland Baseball Team? Oh, probably, yeah, because I was like, do I call them the Indians now? I don't even know if they're called the Indians anymore. Cleveland Baseball Team. I don't know. Yeah, you're right. I have no clue either, to be honest with you. Cardinals fan from Indiana. Well, shout out to you, Hugo. Thank you so very much for being here. I honestly think that most of my subscribers legit are not here in Phoenix. Legit. We got Lennon Wolf here, guys. We got Lennon Wolf. Lennon Wolf, we got you on here, my guy. Give me a second. All right, guys, let me give a quick intro. Give me 1 second. And let me introduce to you guys a young, passionate Arizona Cardinal, Phoenix Suns, Coyotes, all that different stuff fan. Let me bring up on here real quick, guys. If you guys don't know him, now you know him. This guy is going to be none other than Lennon Wolf, the AZ Sports fan. My guy, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I hear you perfectly, man. Talk to me, man. It's been such a long time. How you doing?
It's been a long time. The pick what we got from Winters was okay. The AJ Green was unbelievable, and Rodney Hudson.
What was your favorite free agency pickup?
JJ Watt.
JJ, that's fair. Okay, that's absolutely fair. Okay, let me ask you this. Oh, is that DeAndre Hopkins? Wait, who's that? What? Show it again. Show it again.
I'll show you.
DeAndre Hopkins. I need to get that. I need to get that jersey. I keep saying I'm going to get it and I never do. Let me ask you this question, Lennon Wolf. What do you think this Arizona Cardinals team's record is going to be next year?
Oh, that's a good one.
It's a tough one.
Well, the season has not been starting yet, but we're going to the off season. I think we could have a chance going 14-2. I think we're going to lose to the Vikings and the Panthers.
Okay, wow, 14-2. Okay, well, all the stuff I've been talking about Cliff Kingsbury, I would just not say anything anymore because that's okay. Let me ask you this question: who's your favorite team in Arizona?
The Arizona Cardinals,
Mm-hmm.
Phoenix Suns, Arizona Coyotes, and the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Nice. Okay, so Cardinals are up there, like they're the number one for you, right?
Yeah.
Fair. That's completely fair. Let's take it to the comments here real quick. Let's see what everybody else has to say. I'm trying to see if we can see a. We have Evil Monster saying, "Can you howl?"
Howl?
Like the Coyotes. You don't have to. You don't have to.
Yesterday they won.
Yeah, that's true. Yesterday they did win. Yes, absolutely. Fernando says, bro said Vikings and Panthers out of all teams. It's going to be a tough schedule. I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, granted, we don't have the schedule yet, but we do have the opponents, and it looks tough. I'm not going to lie. It looks absolutely tough. Let me ask you this question right here.
Yeah.
Right now, we have the Phoenix Suns and the Orlando Magic playing. 4 minutes left, 102 each. Give me a prediction. What's going to happen?
I think Chris Paul is going to have some great points. I'm watching right now from my TV with Devin Booker. I think Chris Paul's going to have a great game. Devin Booker, DA. I'm hoping those guys can win and go 4 straight.
4 straight. That's what we want to see right there. We got another super chat guy. Can you do this for me, man? Woo! Can you give this guy let's just get that. Oh, there you go. I love it. Says, yo, are you going to be at any games this season? From Jill Mario 199 donation. So this is, I don't know, like I really want to go to a game, but because like I am like starting a family and the whole everything like scares me right now. I don't know. It's still TBD right now. Like I would love to go to a game, but we'll see what happens. TBD right now.
I might go to some games with my dad and my brother.
Which games are you thinking about going?
I don't know, but we'll go to some of the games. And next year I'm gonna have some season ticket holders for the Phoenix Suns.
Nice, cool, man. We got JV here says, Lennon, you're gonna grow up to be a Cardinals QB, right?
Maybe.
TBD. Hey, if that happens, I gotta get you an interview on here, man. I gotta get you an interview on here. If you're a QB, man. That's awesome, man. Well, thanks for being on here, man. Do you want to shout out your channel real quick, man? Because I know you do like to do content for the Arizona Cardinals. If you want to shout out your channel, the floor is yours.
Yeah, and shout out to the whole AZ sports fan. Shout out to RC3, Red Sea, JV, and all of the Arizona sports fans. And I'm going to say my last words before we go. Well, hopefully we get some good players and get some good running backs. That will totally be good for the Cardinals, like Le'Veon Bell. And yeah.
Cool. Okay, last question. Sorry, I just came out with this right now.
Yeah.
Draft. First round. Who do you go?
Not other than J.C. Horn.
Other than J.C. Horn, yeah. So let's say, for example, J.C. Horn left. Who would you go? Would you go Kyle Pitts, tight end, if he's there? Would you go running back, Najee Harris, Travis Etienne, or wide receiver? Who would you go?
Probably a wide receiver.
Wide receiver. Okay. That's fair. All right, brother. Well, thank you so very much for being on here. I promise you I will get you back on here again. We have ATK saying AZ Sports Fan 2034 QB. Lennon Wolf is going to be the QB for the Arizona Cardinals in 2034. Shout out to you, man. Thank you so very much for being on here.
And if you want to see me again, you It's your boy, Landon Wolf, the Hazy Sports Fan.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you so very much. Later, man.
Go Cardinals!
All right, cool, man. Appreciate you. And that's exactly why I brought him on here. Awesome, humble, young man. Awesome guy, man. Awesome guy. We do got a JL Mario, another $4.99 donation. My guy, thank you so very much. As we got season tickets, that's why. And I are going to doing calls to fans for questions. Yeah, so usually what we do is when we open up the phone lines, we actually open up the phone lines like for usually 30 minutes of the show. I just wanted to get Lyndon Wolf, the AZ Sport, because he's been trying to get on here for like ever. So I just kind of wanted to bring him on here. Like, this is not going to be we'll have another one, and I'll let you guys know when we open up the phone lines again. Definitely let me know when you guys come on so we can get you guys on for sure. But that's how we're going to end our stream, guys. Thank you so very much for being here. It's absolutely amazing. Definitely do me one big favor. Smash that like button if you haven't already, and put some fist bumps on the chat below. If you guys don't know what that is, usually that's how we end our streams, by putting some fist bumps on the chat below. And yeah, that's how we're going to end our stream, guys. Thank you so very much for being here. It's been an absolute pleasure to speak to every single one of you guys. Yeah, let's hopefully Cardinals have a good season, and let's go Cards. All right, guys. Have a great one. Later.